notification just start.
Perfect.
I think you're live now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just wait.
It looks like it's working.
Looks like it's live.
Yeah.
Ok. Ciao a
So-
tutti e benvenuti sul canale.
sì, per nostro... no, my English, my Italian, no. It's letting me down.
I think it's best we do English anyway.
Per nostra performazione speciale stasera.
Davvero.
Okay. Oh,
Cominciamo.
seems like we have one viewer. So, let's commence with the formalities. Welcome everyone to game, well, looking like it's match 8 of the HBL League Season 5. You're joined by me, your caster, and actually by Kalman as well.
Thank you, Mr. Moistman.
You are very welcome, buddy. It's looked like today we'll be looking at Team Bussy Hunters, and yes, I cannot believe I actually said that, versus the alPACas. I think so far I haven't checked the standings, but I'm doing this off memory. I think the alPACas have won a lot of games, so I'd imagine they'd be near the top of the standings, and I think for the Bussy Hunters it's been a little more 50-50.
So I was curious. I was curious about that. As everyone knows, I've just technically recently joined the alPACas. So
I did see, yeah. Huge crush on the team call.
Yes, thank you. It was a good display. It was all for the content, isn't it?
It really was, yeah.
But
right.
yeah, I'd like to see what the current standings are. But
yeah, I think there should be a link somewhere, but I cannot find it. So let's just assume that the alPACas are somewhere at the top and the Bussy Hunters are somewhere in the middle. The lobby's almost full, so we're almost ready to go, and we have a whopping 2 viewers in chat. Hello, guys. Feel free to type in Twitch chat and maybe be noticed, maybe not. I tend to get quite into the gameplay whenever I'm casting, so
I can
no
be
premises yet.
I'll be the chat watcher.
Huge.
If you like.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Yeah, we're just waiting on the 2 final players of the Bussy Hunters to get in. It's looking like that would be Speedy and an unidentified 5th member, because they have only 4 players in their team chat so far. So it will be exciting to see who that might be. Will it be Vance? Will it be Finn?
It's not Vance, I can tell you that.
I had a suspicion that it would not be Vance, indeed.
Yeah.
And who is their 7th member? I have no idea. So let's say we're waiting for Finn.
There was that mention before about commencing with 4 people, wasn't there?
It did.
It did come up.
Yeah, it did come up indeed. Will we actually see a 4v5? That would be, I think.
I really hope not.
True. But I do think that would be a league first, a never been done. So
it would be.
That in itself would be quite exciting to watch. A good old 4v5 matchup. To be fair, I think attacking is probably the better side to be 4v5 rather than defending, but I don't know if you have any other take on that, Cowboy?
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think it's much easier to defend with more players. You've got more coverage to cover the entryways. But
yeah, and if you're missing like a crucial piece of utility that like the 5th person would have brought, it can be difficult. While on attack, you can just basically bum rush one area, and if you're like 4 or 5, doesn't really make that much of a difference at that point. But let's hope it doesn't get that far. Let's see if they have 5 players in their team chat already. Nope, they do not.
Yeah.
And Speed is also not in the lobby yet. But it is nice to see that PAC's team, the alPACas, have crossed their check mark to indicate that they're ready. You love to see that. That's some good good lobby behavior, good manners.
Some good lobby etiquette.
That it is indeed. So anyway, Carmen, we are going to be looking at a game of Clubhouse. In my opinion, Clubhouse tends to be rather defender-sided. So I think starting on defense, the alPACas probably should gather an advantage, at least a 4-2, maybe even a 5-1 split. I think they'd be happy going into attack.
Yeah, I think Clubhouse also has quite a good dynamic of it's got good potential to be, despite the bias on defense. I think it's got good potential for being an exciting match.
True, it's been around for so long that basically at this point everybody knows how to attack, how to defend it. It's
precisely, yeah.
It's not that difficult, although that's easy to say when you're about to get 4-0'd in ranked. Which I can relate to, sadly.
Sad times.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's one of those where you're like, it's all been done before.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah. So there's an update.
I can hear you.
There's an update. Cowboy, you might have to sub in for Bussy Hunters for now. Yeah. So you're the super sub for them today. So go ahead. I'll give you the role now.
Oh, wait can I be both? What's going on here?
Yeah, you're
At
just.
that point,
that was temporary. The other sub was temporary. So this is also temporary. So you could just.
Oh, because before, do you remember when Scarecrow subbed for?
Yeah, he also did multiple teams, I believe. Yeah.
Oh right, and he got I think he got the champion role.
Yeah.
So if one of these teams gets to the championship,
one of the two.
Well. Yeah, I think you played for alPACas first, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
so
I did.
if them or Bussy. So go ahead, go to the chat. Come on.
Okay.
Let's get this going.
Well,
all right. See you guys.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, here I was looking forward to a nice duo cast with Kalmayan. It seems like I'll be on my own, or did you?
Yeah, I can. I think they can hear me. I hope. Let me just ask. Can people?
Yes. I can confirm. I did turn on the audio.
Yeah, so I've tested. Yeah, it's just the
mic
input, which is
well. So as you, the viewers, probably caught on to, there have been some complications, some exciting evolvements. Well, is that a word? I don't know. Anyway, Cowman, instead of being a caster today, he's going to be a player, and not for the alPACas team, which he played for on Sunday, if my memory isn't mistaken, but for Bussy Hunters. So that should be very exciting. I'm looking forward to some big old sabotage with many team kills to help alPACas, his previous team, one true love, so to speak, to a victory. Well, let's see how it goes. I actually don't know if he's properly set up to play, because he, as far as I know, he doesn't actually have a desk. He just borrowed a table to play on Sunday. So that'll be fun to watch. I guess I can ask him about it.
All right. Hopefully that gives him extra power for this match day. Not sure. Not sitting on his gaming desk with his gaming socks is beneficial, but we'll see how it goes. We'll keep an eye out on his skills, on his on his view.
To be fair, very little can compete with gaming sofa. So, and the gaming 300 millisecond delay TV screen. So should be good. Should be very fun. And now it's just waiting for comments to get in.
What's his name? Next Level Cheese? I don't.
Next Level Cheese, probably, yeah. That's one of his 2 accounts. Okay, Cowboy did let me know that he does not currently have a desk set up. So that should be very interesting. Right, this should be very exciting. It has been, this season so far has been riddled with availability issues and
yeah. It's
subbings.
I guess it's mostly the July factor as well. People are
Yeah,
on
the summer
vacation.
holiday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So people have,
that came to mind as well.
which is exactly why this season is a bit extended. Like it's not as cramped as before.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
there's
Exactly.
some. I
Exactly.
think the last game day has like 2 weeks as well. So
Hmm.
it's kind of like more relaxed in the sense that if you miss a week, it's still fine. You can still reschedule. But I guess the problem here is like when you commit to something, like if you say, okay, I'm available for Sunday, and then on Sunday something else comes up for at least two other people, which becomes a problem. Like because I think
Yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
they did have backup, I believe, but yeah, I think they also have Dante in their team. Probably he
Hmm.
wasn't informed before, but yeah, it's all, yeah. It was a bit of a unfortunate
Yeah.
mix up and stuff. We'll see. I'm
Unlucky,
hoping Cowboy
unlucky.
comes in soon, so
He
we
should be.
can.
I saw him come online.
Nice. I'm not even sure who Fried Gummy Bear is. Do you know who he is?
No, I haven't even heard that name before. I don't even know if it's on my friends list.
Dora. I think this is. Um, damn, I forgot everybody's name.
No, I don't have any gummy bears
It's
on my
Dutch
friends list.
fellow. Yeah, this is a Dutch fellow. Okay.
Ah, okay. Very well.
Come on, come on, come on.
I have another exciting development.
Which
Uh,
is not a
Cowboy
bad.
sent me a picture of his current setup,
Mm-hmm.
and I can confirm to you that his keyboard is on the floor and his mouse is on his like thing you rest your feet, like basically his couch. So he's
Okay.
gonna be looks like he's gonna be sitting on the floor with his elbow on his couch doing some elite level mouse movement.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's got to get
Uh,
reported for macros and stuff, I think.
uh, at this point, yes, I think he can be reported for literally everything. This looks satanic. It shouldn't be too long for him to get into game though. So all of you 10 viewers, rest easy. We'll come in soon, and we'll get into the action. So I mean, what's your opinion? What do you think the starting sides should be for alPACas on defense?
The starting sides?
Yes, the first choice.
Oh, the first choice. I don't know. I would say go Jim first. What do you think?
Mm. I am a gym enjoyer indeed. I do also. I think Church probably
Yeah,
statistically
church,
the
church.
strongest side.
Yeah,
I have grown to really dislike CC though,
yeah, yeah.
like
Me
CC
too.
and
Me too.
Cash. It's so stale, and like there's no way to actually like properly prevent the breach from getting
Yeah,
opened unless
yeah.
like
It's, I guess it
you get
gets
lucky.
opened anyway, and then if
Hmm.
the earlier they open, the higher chances they are to win. Like the attackers are to win. And yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's I don't know. It's quite unfun to play, but Jim is quite fun and
yeah. I
Church
I
as well.
I would say Jim is better than CC, for example. Like
Oh yeah,
in
yeah.
terms of
That I agree with. Like I think my top two sides on this side definitely Church and Jim.
church and Jim. Yeah. What do you think the band should be?
The bands, I didn't do my research on what these teams banned previously, but I expect to see possibly an Azami ban because I do know that both Peck and Santa at least are not big Azami enjoyers, especially not coming up against her since she's so strong in like redesigning the map and forcing you to come up with a completely different plan of attack based on like a couple of barriers. Solace might be banned, since although I believe Wesley kind of enjoys playing Solace. I've seen him
Yeah,
play her
yeah.
on
On
Villa.
Villa, yeah, I think there was a
I'm not mistaken.
really
Yes.
cool run out when he was on
Yes.
Solace.
Yeah. He spotted the. I think it was the IQ. Ironically, on cams outside of Mud Window, jumped out and killed her.
Okay, Bussy is ready. Let's begin.
All right, beautiful. Well, yeah. Let's get in the game. Clubhouse, round 1. As they would say in Cowboy, yeehaw. Let's see what the bans are. For attacking bans, I kind of expect them to default to Thatcher, not gonna lie. And possibly a Dokkaebi ban. If I was a betting man. And I turn out to be at least half correct. Second ban coming through soon. And it will be a Twitch. Oh, target ban on Xanta. That is interesting. Very interesting to say the least. I myself am not a big fan of target banning, especially in the league. But I have confidence that Xanta is going to be more than capable to...
Yeah. Especially they are defending first, and I guess the impact is less. Yeah, if they.
Yeah, he still has his mute. Like at least the first 6 rounds are gonna be default Xanta clicking heads with the SMG11. At least that's what I expect. And DS Army ban. I do know my gamers. Beautiful. Let's see what starting side is gonna be. Kate ban kind of makes Church a little less easy to defend, but it is looking like they will be going Church, which is big. And we see the Solace on the board as basically as predicted. The Wamai alPAC with the beautiful card background. I believe that is the sandbox background, the cute kitties. I've heard him talk about the sandbox background the moment it got
they have a
leaked.
on board.
Which is something that I'm sure you like to see, don't you?
Man of culture, Generic Ranger.
A true man of culture indeed. Where would he put them? It looks like he's gonna put some bottom main.
Let's watch him.
Oh yeah, sure. Well, that's not a Capcan trap. Badger, what are you doing? Well, it looks like he's placed 2 already. I expect those to be bottom main door. Ooh, this actually could be quite good.
It's not bad.
Although I do prefer them on the bar door. I think they're a little bit more unexpected there, or at least less obvious. And the last one going at kitchen door. Yep. Excellent reposition. I like the brain on this Capcan. Let's see if he actually ends up getting any picks. I did not pay attention to attacker repick, but I do see that there is a Grim on the board. Played by Ahab. I know that he ravaged the Good Vibes rotation team, which I am a part of on their clubhouse game, on Grim and Cali, I believe. He played that game. And Cowboy on his trusty Legion. Lion. As we see the first kill coming up, it's Bussy taking out the Solace. That is actually a big pickup. Big flank danger, big roam presence gone. I don't know how they got... Oh wait, it's a downstairs defense, so probably the construction wall was never reinforced to begin with. Gerard Badger hiding, but not able to hide from the drone. He's kind of getting pushed from at least 2 different angles by the looks of it. Looks like there's someone on the kitchen hallway door as well. Yep, for sure is. Yeah, he looked like he was in trouble there. Speedy with a big kill. Speedy on the Osa. I have never seen him play that. I always thought he was a Capital main. Very interesting. Defenders kind of pulling back to side as one would in a 3v5. Pack having some trouble getting on the table. A feeling that I know very well. I'm famous for running into walls on stream. Feels bad. And Cowman on his elite gamer setup holding a pistol.
Oh.
And there's the Capcan kill.
Yeah, I think that was the double one on the bar, I think. I don't know.
Ooh, huge brain.
Yep, it was the bar.
Huge. And here I was doubting the Capcan placement. I shall never do that again. Alright, seems like Pax holding down Church. Xanta playing his little corner. He is absolutely lethal from that corner, especially with the SMG-11. Only a couple bullets. Seems like the Lion of Cowman is about to get in a gunfight. And just as I said it, Zonta gets a kill. SMG-11 on the corner. He is getting pushed from dirt though by what looks like Ahab. Yes, Ahab on the Grim. While the other two remaining attackers are pushing bottom main. 20 seconds left, so they're kind of gonna have to come up with a plan, especially with the fuser down in blue. Yep, and there's a double kill. A beautiful round by the captain. BD is the last hope. There's no need for Zonta to swing this since he knows he has case down. Yep, and the defenders play. Yeah, the defenders win it on time. Excellent positioning by the defenders there in the last bit, not taking the active engagement, but
Yeah,
realizing...
two Capcan kills also swung it to their side.
Oh yeah, definitely. The Capcan actually turning out to be a huge pick that one. Seems like the Bussy Hunters might have been better off adhering to the current most banned operator in ranked. Being Capcan and banning it instead of banning Cade. But really fun round to see. Got a lot. For a moment I thought the attackers would have it there, especially with the two opening picks. Like Badger getting pinched really effectively in bar. But got all that droning. It's only so good as you're checking for Capcans. Absolutely beautiful. Seems like alPACas second side, they have chosen to go to TC, something that we talked about before the start of the match as being a less favorable side. And Wesley picking up the Rook, which is actually very interesting. Some good utilization of the observation blockers to make it difficult for the attackers to approach the rafters. I quite like to see that. I don't think we've still seen the full potential of the observation blockers so far. It's going to be interesting how much this will slow the attackers down. And we do see a Capitao on the board, but it's not played by Speedy. Interesting. And with Cade banned, this should be either easy to open with help of the EMP impacts brought by the OSA on Speedy, or hard to open if Badger is going to manage some successful banditry. Definitely something to keep track of. Seems like the first impact missed, which is highly unusual. And it also seems like... Ooh, that was a quick trade. Ahab killing Badger from, I think, CC window, and Zonta with the immediate trade. The guy still is an absolute menace on the SMG-11. It does seem like the attackers are going to rotate. They've decided they're not going to be able to open the CC bridge, so they might go with construction instead. I have to say the stream is quite pixelated, but on Discord, on the Discord.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Let me change
Twitch stream
FPS.
actually. The Twitch stream actually looks fine.
Yeah, I think I'll.
So, yeah, it looks much better now.
Yeah,
Probably.
I'll do it in the mid round. Like I changed to 30 FPS for some reason.
Okay.
The Twitch, the Discord stream. I'll change it to 60.
No worries. It's probably just my internet dropping anyway. Anyway, it does look like the attackers are shifting to a gym side take with Bussy. Yep, Bussy top of main. They have identified a player bottom garage, but I don't think they have anybody in position to challenge him out, apart from sofa seated cowboy. Wesley is wasting a lot of time here, and Wish enabled. Wish really struggling to get his heartbeat gadget on the wall. Unlucky. 30 seconds left though, and the attackers have no real map control to speak of. So Wish is just gonna send it in. Absolute madman gets picked up by Pack. That is a huge pick by Pack. If they lose that, a lot more difficult. Anita with a big kill as well. And Xanta gets picked up. Oh, he picks himself up with the wood armor, I believe. Wesley gets killed. Xanta gets a kill after picking himself up, and Bussy is now last alive outside CC window. Pretty unwinnable position, although he does get the kill on Xanta. And Pac cleans up. Pac with 2 huge kills from Rafters. If he lets Wish walk in there, then the round might have looked mighty different. Another strong attack, a convincing attack by the alPACas, really starving the attackers for time.
I'm wondering why weren't they able to open up the breach? Because I think the fireballs reached correctly, and for some reason I think the EMPs was not thrown correctly. I don't know.
Yeah, I think what happened was the first EMP thrown missed. Okay. I'm assuming here that Badger placed the bandit charges like on the outer ends of the wall, and maybe Speedy just threw his impact in the middle and it didn't. So I think they had only one left, and then he threw one that for sure worked, and like you said, the fireball definitely was in the right place. But I think they hesitated too long, and they were yeah, something like that. I don't think a thermite charge got destroyed in the end, but I think maybe they were scared that they were like taking too much time and it would get destroyed, something like that. An unfortunate shift by the attackers. Anyway, we see
and also Wish not being able to open up or place his heart rate gadget as well, which was a bit.
Yeah, I've noticed that recently too. Like it sometimes it's really finicky to be able to place it down. Actually, a really similar operator lineup brought, apart from Pac switching up the one eye that he played earlier with the castle, which is a really big operator. On this side especially, you need to, like, if you want to bandit trick, you need to protect the bandit with a castle barricade on gym door. So that is a huge pick. And I believe Anita played something with an MP5, like Malusi, in the previous round. And also no rook. Wow, actually a lot of operator changes. I take back what I said. But it is good to know that Xanta will only ever play mute.
I don't think they have found Wesley yet, lurking in...
I don't think so either. And he has a good idea of the position of their drones and the risks he's taking. Being Solace, of course, with the ability to spot active drones. So that's going to be interesting what he's going to do. The attackers have taken like a minute and 20 so far. And they've only now just gotten into the building with the Yan going to entry frag. Big kill by Pac on Cowman. But Ahab with the refrag and a huge grenade by Wish. That is beautiful. On the mirror spot without a mirror. Huge kill on Anita. And it's always ironic to see a Jaeger get killed by a grenade. That is always unlucky. It is sad to see though that Cowboy's elite gamer setup hasn't yielded him any luck so far. Probably is quite difficult going in cold, but Wesley gets a big pickup on the Osa actually. So I don't know if they haven't made any progress on getting the wall open, but it won't be with the help of any EMP impacts by the looks of it. Big pickup by Ahab on Xanta, trying to swing him from cash, but a nice crossfire set up by Wesley. And Wish kills Wesley. So it's all up to Pac. Not really a favorable gun in this situation, but he has the favorable HP, at least compared to the Yana. He has an idea of where at least the termite is, and I believe by the looks of it, he also knows where the
plant is going down.
Yeah, indeed. Should be a gym plant. He got off it though. Okay, for this moment, he should know exactly where it's going down.
Oh,
and that is a huge pickup by Pac.
Oh,
no time.
That
no
was
time.
a huge pick. Yeah, he didn't have an angle to that small rotation.
Really good target prioritization. A little bit of unfortunate positioning, I think, by Wish, like smoking off the termite smoking off the rotate, thinking that would be enough to dissuade Pack from swinging it, but Pack, the man with steel balls, our Ukrainian hero, he swings it anyway, and he gets the kill. Big 3-round advantage for alPACas. I think if they win the next round, I think we will. And as Rue points out in chat, Castle is king indeed. Huge operator. What I was gonna say is, I think if the attackers lose the next turn, I think we might see a tactical timeout come here. But that is if they lose it, of course. We saw them actually take good map control on the first round, get 2 opening picks, maximum advantage, and then lose it to the Capcan, which is on the board again. We might see a repeat of the 2 Capcan kills. In fact, those 2 Capcan kills are, at this point, Badger's only kills so far. But huge kills nonetheless. Huge plays. And we see Pack shifting to the Fenrir. Very annoying operator. I'm very curious to see what that will bring. And it's also good to see Badger switch up his positions. Always good to keep the attackers on their toes. Make sure they need to double and triple check for all the Capcans. Oh, and some creative placement. I like this. I think this is excellent Capcan play. Huge placement. All of them on the upstairs near the bar area and stock area. Really nice. Seems the attackers are going for a top-down clear. Prioritizing the jacuzzi take. And Wesley again lurking on the top floor. Let's see if they can drone him out. I believe he was the first pick in round 1. Not long after, followed by Badger on the captain. And Badger in his aggressive position again. This time we see Wish on the knock, holding the little pixels towards blue. Last time I believe it was the Lion of Kamen. Seems like the attackers are stalling just a little bit hesitant to take the necessary map control. I do believe Badger did get droned here.
Yeah, I know he's there.
So they probably will push. And Wesley gets injured. Who did he get injured by? It looks like he got injured by the knock. Do we see some BM here? We do see some BM here. Yikers! Well deserved. 1 dig by the Wishmaster. Beautiful kill. And again, we see a similar round start with Wesley being first pick and Badger following soon, but it took way longer this time. So the defenders, I think, even though they're in a 5v3, they are still looking good. They're still poised with only a minute left for the attackers. No real hatches open, I think. Apart from stock hatch, maybe. But even that, I'm not sure. And Wesley walks into a Capcan trap. That looks like it was the bar single door, since it only took about 60 HP, which is the equivalent, of course, of 1 singular Capcan trap. And here we see Zanta swinging on the Fenrir gadget. This is why Fenrir is such an annoying operator to deal with. Like, if you don't clear him, you're blind. Like, there's nothing you can do. Excellent swing by Zanta. And again, lurking in this little corner, waiting for the unknowing enemy to step into his territory. With 20 seconds left, it seems like they did get the kitchen hatch open, and Kamen gets his first kill. Refract by Zanta, and the attackers actually managed to get around. Wow. I have to say, I did not expect this. Diffuser down in blue again. They managed to frag it out, get the hatch open. 2 huge pickups by our little floor dweller, the cowman. Huge kills, huge run. And so far, quite an even distribution on the kill front. Nobody really running away. Zanta with a nice 6-3, Ahab with a nice 5-3, and getting the final kill last time. And everybody's on the board.
Was Badger's 3rd kill a Capcan kill, or was it? We don't know.
I have no idea. It must have been because he died. He died before you got a kill, so it must have been. I completely missed it, but it must have been a Capcan kill.
Yeah, they're switching
This-
sides.
It's actually beautiful to see. Yeah, I do think their CC defense was a little bit more convincing than their church defense in like the first cycle. Well, it was helped a lot, of course, by the attackers.
Yeah, not being able to open up the breach and not being able to use the heartbeat gadget. Let's see if luck favors them or if technicalities favors them.
Yes. Okay, Discord stream is back. We're back in business. We see the same lineup as the previous go at this site. Wesley bringing the Rook, Anita bringing the Melusi, and Peck bringing the Uwamai, most likely playing Rafters. Zanta, of course, on his terrestrial mute, and Badger trying to impact trick. Or not impact trick, bandit trick. Excuse my French. The attackers seem to have brought very limited options in the way of hard reach. They have 2 sets of hard reach gadgets, but I don't think a hard reach gadget is what you want when you plan to open an actually entry through the CC breach. So I don't know if that is an oversight on their end, them defaulting to operators they usually play, or if this was the plan all along. Seems that Wish is opening the cheeky little angle to drop his fireballs in front of the main breach. And it seems that at least Lion is out of his EMPs. I heard 2 blasts. I don't think anything was done with it. Well, let's see if Speedy on the also can pick up the slack.
I think they're going for the other push.
Mm-hmm.
Construction.
Half of the round guns seems like they're pivoting again. They're really having trouble with the CC breach, it looks like. But this time it seems like they make the decision a little bit earlier to switch direction. It's still getting sort of close on time. A minute 10 with nothing open. No real map control apart from what the defense literally gave them for free. This might be difficult, might come down to the final stretch, but we do see Wish coming in with a huge flank. There is a Melusi Wab on the stairs. Oh, and that is an unlucky reload by Wesley. By his movement, it seemed like he was aware the Capital was there. In the end, it seems like he wasn't. Excellent refrag by Santa. He returns to his little spot, watching the... And the attackers are just going for it. Walking in, Pack again with a huge kill and 1 injured. This is... Yeah, this is messy. This is messy. There's no other words for this. No walls open. Yeah, this I don't think this is gonna work. And Lucy Wabwap on the door, so Zanta's gonna be well aware of them going in. Let's pick 1 and pick 2 and pick 3. Wow, Zanta with the big... I think that was a quad kill. And then Pack chipping in with one very important kill as well. Huge round by the defense, and again, the attackers just struggling opening CC wall.
Yeah, they didn't go for it right away, which wasn't a bad choice. I mean, but I guess the execute didn't work out as they wanted it to.
Yeah, it's weird, like especially with the impact DMPs being a thing nowadays. Yeah, it shouldn't be that hard to open.
Where did they use those impact EMPs? Because it was a mute jammer on that single wall to cache, but they couldn't. By the time they reached there, they have already used it somewhere else for some reason.
Yeah, I think Kamen on the Lion used 2 on the construction single breach, but I don't think anyone was in position with a breach charge to place it down. So I think there was maybe a lack of communication, maybe, who knows, part of the plan all along. We will see, but it looks like the defense is going back to Church with some minor adjustments. Anita picking up the Valkyrie back again with the Fenrir, which was huge in their previous go at this. Badger again switching up the Capcan positions as a true Capcan main would, as I'm sure you'd agree with. And Wesley actually picking up the Oryx. That should be very interesting. I'm assuming Wesley is going to be on a big roam again, and it looks like Wesley and Badger are going to start the round all the way on the top floor. They have read very well that this team likes to do a full top-down clear, and Badger is going to try and see if he can nib a 4th Capcan kill. Getting droned out in bar again. He's got to be careful now because he runs the risk of getting pinched very early again. Seems he's found a safe spot for now, with Wesley holding it down on rafters. Looks like he's gonna get picked. Ooh, that's a grenade, and that did no damage. Excuse me. Hello, game. Okay. It seems the game.
I didn't know.
Ooh, wish again with the BM. Oh my god. That is something we might have to ask him after the game if it comes to an interview. Anyway, I have no idea how that grenade did 0 damage, but the game I guess knows what's fair and handed him the kill anyway. Looks like Badger is still on the lurk in the bar area, maybe in the billiards room. Should be interesting to see if he managed to stay off drone.
Capcan traps on that. I hope he doesn't.
Oh, I almost thought he
timing.
killed somebody. But it was a huge C4 by Anita on the Ash of Cowman. Cowman seemingly cannot get a break apart from his 2 big kills that won them their previous attack. Ahab with the lurk in. Oof.
Oh, come on.
Ooh, come on, tap it. Okay, there we go. There we go. I was gonna say unbeknownst to the defense, and it was unlucky by the defenders, not being aware that a little slit had opened. Back taking a lot of damage in a gunfight. Don't know with whom, maybe with Wish.
Okay, I don't think they know Badger is
Badger,
here.
Badger seems to have gone undroned. Wish picks up another kill though. And Badger being less alive, yeah. These church defenses, oof. They are giving the alPACas a lot of trouble. I think roamers just not being able any of the rounds to make like a real impact. And of course when you have your roamer in billiards being last alive with side wide open, that is unlucky. A lot of chat going on.
Mm-hmm.
And we have reached the side switch, so they are gonna, the Bussy hunters are gonna see if their luck on church is a tiny bit better than the alPACas. It is good to see though Santa bringing a real hard breacher as well as Badger. Oh no, I spoke too soon. I switched to Fuse, which can of course always bring a hard breach gadget, and I'm not sure what Pack is planning to do with Mav on the downstairs attack. Kate is not open, so Mav unnecessary for the hatches, especially when you bring the hatch queen being Hibana. But it looks like he's gonna stick it. Interesting choice. We'll see what he does with it. On the other side, we see Cowman on the Solace. He's gonna try his luck with a little roam shenanigans. See Speedy on the Jaeger, another operator that I haven't really seen him play. Cowman clearly said that the jukebox is shut already. I'm sure he wanted to enjoy some sweet German tunes. But he did spot a drone in kitchen. Will he be able to stay off the drone? No, he will not. But he will shoot the drone and fall off. Fall up, I should say. Other than that, the defenders have brought a Legion, which is always interesting, especially in a last-minute push. If the diffuser carrier walks into one of these pesky Legion lines, you know it is GG. And other than that, a Valkyrie and a Mute. Very sensible lineup. Bussy in a spot of bother here, with walls not being reinforced and him being very wall bangable. Other than that, the attackers seem to have spent a minute not doing too much yet. Seems like they're all pivoting towards the kitchen side. I'm sure they'll be trying to open kitchen up, and this ends up being the plan for Pack on the map. Very interesting, yet unnecessary. I think you can perfectly solve this with a little Heartbreach gadget. Somebody shooting the whatever wall denial they might have. If it's a mute, if it's a bandit, should easily be shot from the drone hole. And Bob's your uncle. Way more time efficient, if you ask me, than taking a whole map part. We see Kalman identifying that there is one on the roof, taking the challenge to the guy dropping into Logic. These two roamers are excellently wasting time. 1 minute left. The attackers don't really have anything. They have one in Logi. They're opening hatches right now. And Pack is getting ready to come in with a big third kill on Anita. That's the sledge. No kitchen floor destruction. And other than that, these two guys are just holding it down. Holding down the floor. 35 seconds left. Seems they have a kitchen hatch open, but it'll have to be a kitchen drop. Looks like. I don't think they have many other options. Wesley does kill the mute. I'm assuming that is inside, and Wishmaster is not too happy about it. I'm sure he'll display some big BM after he gets another kill. Wesley unlucky on the peak with Ahab. Ahab is not something to mess with. 7 seconds left. Where is the fuser? The fuser on Zanta. I think this is GG because Ahab was on the wraparound.
I think it was the wrong side.
Yeah, he should have planted behind the black boxes, and I think he would have been, well, probably not fine, but like the cover would have been
more
more winnable. I'm not gonna say that's a
definite.
That's a one round, but unlucky decision making. It happens to the best of us. Of course, this is the side where we see Zanta being forced to pick operators that he has less playtime on than the thousands of hours that he has on Twitch. And interestingly, we're gonna see a Cali. Seems like Badger is gonna try to get a taste of whatever Ahab did on his last game on this map. And try and get some sniper kills instead of captain kills. They do bring a Frost, which is of course an operator that I can only support. I think we see too little Frost play these days. I think Frost should be is viable on every side, on every map. Big operator. We see the castle again. Very like I forgot how to English, but a very important pick.
Very standard as well for this side.
Yeah. An essential. That was the word that I was looking for. An essential pick if you want to try and bend the trick, which I'm not sure is Bessy's intention, but we'll see. We'll see. I know Bussy is more of a set and forget type of player, but we'll see what he does. Cowman again on the Solace. Seems like he enjoyed his little stint on the roam game in the previous round, so he's gonna try to replicate the success he had. Operator-wise, doesn't really look like he has a compagnon de route, as they would say in French. But maybe he can lift the weight on his own. And it does seem like Bussy is giving Bandit tricking his best attempt, but of course they do have the Kelly, and it seems he has only one charge left. So this should be an easy opening, especially with. Okay, yeah, there is nothing to prevent the wall from being opened right now, apart from maybe a mute jammer that was still there, but Zanta placed the charge in such a way, which it can do, that the mute jammer doesn't mean a thing. But Ahab is just continuing his rampage. Killing the Kali, which is, if you're an attacker, you're fine losing the Kali. Like, she had used the utility, the wall's open. Apart from that, like holding an angle, apart from that, there's not much more that the Kali is gonna do for you in that round. The important utility operator's still on the board. Beck seems to enjoy his man. Very interesting. Gonna open a line of sight in the construction single. And see if he can get some free picks from here. Or is he gonna try and trick the wall? I don't see why you would, but why not, if you can. Other than that, 50 seconds left. They seem to have an idea that somebody is in the bathroom. I didn't catch who it was, but there was definitely a player in the bathroom. Now, of course, still the frost mats that they have to look out for. And jumping in any of these rooms. Oh, and a huge wallbang. I think we might need to check him PC. Because he is a good player, but this is not normal. Let's see who's last alive. It is Ahab. The man will need to ace, and he's starting off well with 2 kills. Oof. This is a risky pick a risky decision by Zanta, I was gonna say. If Ahab swings that, he's gonna drop the fuser in construction, but he doesn't. And Wesley with the easy cleanup. They had an idea where Ahab was, so that was a really difficult round for Ahab to win. Good effort though, 2 kills. I think right now he's like 12-5. Huge game again by Ahab. I think he can officially be dubbed as the clubhouse monster. Zanta not too far behind than an 11-4 though. Huge. Saucy numbers, if you ask me. But this is nothing out of the ordinary for Zanta, of course.
Yeah, it did look like the defenders were holding off for long enough, but then there was like
a flurry of kills.
4 kills in a few seconds.
Yeah, like they lost everybody inside, and it all started with the Giga Brain wallbang by Zanta. Very nice, very nice. Seems the defenders have decided not to try their luck a second time. Switched up the side, going to try and defend CC. With this attacker lineup, I expect the attackers to have no difficulty whatsoever opening the CC breach, especially pack on the Maverick as your safety, like your insurance policy. But of course, Badger with the possibility to sit in spawn, like on the whatever the rafters thingy there is, the warehouse spawn, and just get rid of the bandit charges and just delete everybody that walks in front of him. Walks in front of the breach. Should be an interesting round. And it seems like Bussy has lost a first set of bandit charges.
And then back comes for the emergency.
Yeah, I think. Oh wait, when did Kali get 4 charges? Holy. This should be. That's all of the bandit charges. This is easy GG from here. Pack still not wanting to risk it. If they've kept count, they should have known that this was the last of the bandit charges.
I missed that.
But Ahab again. Ahab is. The man does not miss. On Wesley, on Capita, huge operator. Very important, especially to take Raptor's control. Oh,
that was on him, but
yeah, I think he is behind the wall because there was.
Yeah.
Oof. Seems like the frost is getting a little itchy and wants to peek it anyway, which I wouldn't advise. You're 1.5. Oh. Come on, Speedy, peek him. I know you want to. But yeah, Speedy doing the dance with death on Cash Door. And other than that, Bussy holding down bathroom. No real presence on the other side of the map.
They have control
but
of
the attackers, they have a very interesting reinforcement. I usually see it reinforced the other way around. But I guess if it's part of the strat, it's part of the strat. Yanta opening a nice little hole. He did open some vertical control, so they will need to make sure they have lounge control before Xanta can even think about going in for the plant. And Ahab, of course, still up on top, green box. Is this a case of unfortunate timing? Doesn't look like it so far. But they have a wish downstairs with the C4. Is he gonna blow it early? That is the question. It is pre-placed for now.
Oh, okay, C4. I think he called a C4. Xanta called a C4. He's not pushing in.
Mm-hmm. Seems like it. Maybe it must have exploded. No, trying to bait it.
Yeah,
That's
baited it.
extremely brave. Extremely brave.
Oh, nice.
He does lose the gunfight in the end, though. Yes. If you're trying to plant default, you need to have lounge control. I don't know. The attackers are trying to force it down, but she's very visible from the holes. Oh, nearly getting the kill, but Wish being better, and no BM this time. Back, is he gonna try to stick it? He was. Huge player.
He had to
No
try.
KD.
He had to try.
Yeah, no KD saving here. But offering Bussy with the nice little one-tap to finish it up. Yeah, I thought the attackers were in a really good spot there, but no lounge control. I think one of the two players that was on rafters should have definitely dropped down, made sure that lounge was safe, because
I think Xanta kind of did well to fake that plant and then get that C4.
that was really brave because with the C4 being being pre-placed, like it's a split second to explode. Like that was very, very brave, but he did so successfully.
He also almost got Wish from below, but I guess that wasn't the only C4. Like the next guy came down as well. So
yeah, I believe the Capcan on Cowboy, he had a C4 in pocket too, which he tried on Anita when she was planting, but I don't think he exploded it in the end. Yeah, very fun up and down, like back and forth, I should say, game. So far, 4-5. Very nice, very nice. The defenders, go back downstairs where they held off the attackers masterfully in their previous attempt, forcing them to take the very risky motor drop and kitchen drop. Let's see what they do this time. They have a similar lineup. I think the only change is, well, Speedy is now on the alibi, because I guess he said in team comms that he wants to shoot, so they let the man shoot. And Kamen is looking for his Badger picks. Badger, by the way, still on 3 kills, so I believe those are he's still a Capcan Trap exclusive so far in this game. But I have all the confidence. Oh, Xanta on Yana. This is something that we don't see every day. He is aware that Speedy is there, and Speedy wanted to shoot, but Speedy is not shooting this round. He is benched. I believe Xanta on his drone did not spot the Legion of Bussy in Adam. Is he gonna give his position away by shooting the drone? He did not. Very well played. He might actually get away with a couple of kills right here from this position, not being droned. I think, yeah, now they definitely know. And they know that the Capcan traps are there. Bussy will have to fall back. Curious what Xanta is up to now. Okay, big. Trying to take... Seems like he's trying to take some control down main, some control down Adam. Let's see what he ends up doing. Nice little pre-fires. Is he gonna walk into a Capcan trap? Have they droned out all the Capcan traps? Seems like it. Very well. Very nice. Valkyrie cam, which is being watched by Wish to help Ahab with his pre-placed C4. So far, nobody in position. Anita, though, is in a position to start making the vertical holes, to start exerting some vertical pressure on the back of Armory. At least that should be the intention here. And it seems like Xanta is gonna... Nope, he changed his mind again.
Again?
Very indecisive. It seems like... It does seem like not putting him on Twitch throws him off just a tiny little bit.
I mean, he's Iana and he has to he's confused. He's split between droning and pushing.
Yeah, exactly. Our resident drone mate. 2 big C4 kills. First by Wish and then by Ahab. That is a grenade into nowhere. I'm sorry to say it, Zonta. But there is one close left of you. Do you make the swing? Badger is pushing up dirt. He has the diffuser in hand and he seems to be all alone. No third C4 kill. But Wesley picks up Bussy. That is a big kill. So we have now 2 people in church. Wesley goes down to Ahab in blue. Ahab takes a lot of damage to Badger. This is a fight that Badger will have to win. Badger is alone in dirt, and I think this is end of round. Indeed. Ahab with the complete disrespect of deagling the man. Yeah, Ahab, something different. And we have 5-5, 16 and 6. What an absolute demon on the sticks. 16 and 6, wow. Impressive. 5-5 scoreline, very even game. The attackers, or the alPACas I should say, struggling just a tiny little bit with their attacks. But they're gonna have a retry at Gym Bedroom, the only side that they managed to win so far. Thanks to a wallbang by Xanta and a big subsequent flurry of kills. Let's see if they can replicate the success. Ahab is switching things up though. They bring the mirror. Most likely placing a mirror in the little bathroom spot. So let's see how the attackers deal with that. Other than that, very similar lineup. We see the Frost again. We see Cowman on the Capcan again. No kills so far from him with the Capcan tools. And we see Badger switching from the Ace to the Kelly. Interesting pick, but it has been working so far. To get rid of the denial brought by Bussy. Bussy has not placed a single bandit charge and he is all the way in CC. I wonder what the plan is here. Is he gonna keep them in pocket all game? Is he going for the late placement? Like a true Giga Champ? Only time will tell. Seems like he is still in CC and seems like he's running back. Maybe he got a call. Looks like he placed one on the construction single. None so far. Oh, but he is there. Okay. Big reposition by Bussy. Just in time. And let's see what the attackers do here. They did stick the Cali, so this should be quite easy to get rid of. Especially if they identify that there is one on the construction single, they should be able to do some quick maths. And know that he will only have one left, which is now placed. A big firebolt by Xanta. But it looks like Bussy successfully tricked. Oh, and he's gonna trick the other one. Oh my god. Bussy, what a madman. Bussy with 2 successful bandit tricks. Yeah, Badger, I'm sorry to tell you, but that is a little late, my guy. Bussy with 2 successful bandit tricks, and Xanta is out of heartbeat charges. I am sure that the attackers are now regretting not sticking the ace. But let's see where they go from here. Pack revealing his inner artists on the wall. Is he gonna get peeked by Bussy? Come on, Bussy. Nope, he is not. Bussy falls off. Very smart play. He basically did his job for this round. 2 successful bandit tricks. That's basically all you can ask from a bandit. And then he dies in bathroom to Xanta from the little angle that I'm sure Bauer would enjoy if he is in chat. Which I am not sure, but I know him to play a certain little angle on the AC window on border. Very similar to that one. All right, 4v5 for the defense. Make that a 4v4. Huge shot by the best operator in the game, Frost, by the hands of Speedy. Big shot on Wesley again. Wesley struggling this game. We've seen him clutch out so many rounds before, but struggling a little bit this game. Don't know what's behind it. We might have to ask if it comes
almost
to
shot his teammate.
That was scary indeed. Probably tried to pre-fire the... Oh! And here we see it. Badger is capable of getting kills that are not Capcan kills. Huge hooray. Pack is injured though, one in bathroom, another one injured. This is dangerous, but Santa gets off plant and clutches it out. This was a scary looking round for the attackers. I'm not sure if there was any further cover for Santa to stick the plant, but he made the call with 2 seconds left or something, and he clutched it out. Well, in the end, again, very exciting round. Again, comes down to a flurry of kills. This time, Badger's kills on the... I don't know what the weapon is, but it was Kelly's secondary. Actually, a really good SMG. Really, really good. Really fun to shoot with as well. So yeah, match point for alPACas. Let's see what they do on the CC attack. They came close last time, but too little launch control. Let's see if they can make the necessary adjustments. Oh, we do see Zonta on the Amaru. This could potentially get interesting. It seems like Ahab is a little tilted in chat from not being able to wrestle out a kill with the Super Shorty. He called it a shitty shotgun. I actually disagree. I think the Super Shorty is one of my favorite shotguns in the game. Well, one of, after the SAS shotgun, of course. It's very fun, and at close range, it actually packs quite a punch. You should not underestimate the little Super Shorty. So yeah, potentially match point now. The defenders finished all of their setup. Again, Bussy's gonna go for the late placement, not too late this time, on the CC wall. And let's see if they can get rid of the bandit charges without blowing two termite charges, which would be huge. Back still on the map, that was the name that I was looking for. And Anita should get a free kill here. But again, Santa, next time I'm playing with him, I'm telling you how to play termite, because this is not good. This is not pretty. Second charge will open the wall, however. Means they don't have anyone left for construction, but maybe they do not want to. Seems like Cowman heavily agrees with something that was being said. He's also getting droned down, but he's on Rook. And I personally happen to know that he's an absolute demon on the Rook, at least on this account. Badger, again, a cheeky long angle. Let's see if he can get some more success this time. And it seems Pack got the message, looking for the launch control they need. Now they just need to get rid of the camera in his rafters position. And did it look like there was someone else bottom garage? No, it doesn't look like it. So far looking like a much better organized round for the attackers. Let's see if they can actually manage to get the map control that they are hoping for. And if they can get print time. This is an easy pickup for Wish again on Wesley. Wesley having a tough game so far. Cowboy picks up Santa, which is a huge pickup in itself, of course, as well. Now it is high-powered scope versus high-powered scope. Let's see what... At least one tap him. Come on, Pack. You know you can do better than that. He knows that someone is top red. Shoots the default cam. Gets the extra 10 points for the mute jammer. I agree with that. Anita with a huge pickup. Pack is actually taking map control. That is Speedy gone. Ahab still on the board. Badger with another huge Cali kill. 2v1. Seems like the last player is below. They got the call because they heard the C4. And this... Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Wish versus Pack. Huge clutch by Pack. Huge clutch by Pack. Really good map control taken by Pack on the Maverick. Really aggressive, moving up the garage stairs, taking CC, taking cash, killing everything in his way. huge game. Really fun game, actually. 7-5, really close, hard fought. You love to see it. All right. Tell me, are we interviewing someone on the losing team as well, or are we just interviewing the winners today?
Let's do the winners today. The losing team.
Okay.
So who do you want to get?
Fair enough. Well, Wesley did have kind of a struggle game, so maybe, and I think he did the last interview for them as well. I'd say get Packin. He's the captain anyway.
All right.
He clutched it out in huge fashion, and so I can ask him behind the Maverick every round.
I'm getting him in.
All right.
Hello,
buddy. How did that feel?
Pretty good. It was a great game. Yeah, I like it.
It was a very close game. I have to tell you, it was very fun.
I feel like, I don't know about others, but I was kind of scary for another OT against them. So yeah, I'm glad I managed to.
Yeah, I'll happily tell you, we did catch that clutch in 4K. You walking up the garage stairs. I am kind of disappointed you didn't one-tap Cowman there. Like, come on, man.
I had like no proper info on him, so.
Okay. Well, you are forgiven. Anyway, huge round. You taking up garage. You moving up into CC and cash quickly after, facilitating the plans, getting down. But tell me, the church defenses. It seemed like you guys were struggling with that just a little bit.
Yeah, at some point, I feel like we were a bit discontinued. Is the word? Yeah.
I have no idea. Non-native English.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, let's assume.
So yeah, like I believe that there was the last church round they were defending. We were like kind of pushing separately. I mean, like who was left alive by the point? So that was unlucky. Previously, it's just like, we had not many info on the players on the site itself, and we just couldn't like properly push in the later like seconds of the round.
I completely understand. I'm also very happy to see that my supposedly co-caster of the day has rejoined the chat.
I have rejoined, yes. I've arrived once again.
Nice. Anyway, what I actually meant to ask, Pac, because your team seemed to struggle with your own church defenses. I think that was the only side that you ended up losing. You lost twice, if I am.
I believe we won once, and lost twice.
Yeah, won once, lost twice. Yeah. I mean, was there anything you could identify there? Because it seemed like you sent some roamers out on the loose, but
one round there was like just big mistake. We had diffuser dropped in blue, so it was like pretty much one round. But who was there? Like me and Zenta, I guess. We went for 1v1s and unfortunately lost it.
Yeah, I believe it was Cowman and Ahab that clutched that.
I
from
lost
the kitchen drop.
I lost to Cowman because I wasn't shooting
because
properly.
You re-peaked me. That's why.
Yeah, that was a stupid decision. And the moment I died there, I heard the call. I mean, at that point, like Zenta also died, but I heard the calls that we have a diffuser in blue, like lying on the ground. So it was like unfortunate timing.
Unlucky.
And I would just like, I am personally wasn't checking timer. So I went for repick, my bad. And with Zenta, Zenta said that he wasn't ready for Ahab to push him there. So it was just like, it is what it is. On last church defense, to be fair, I even don't remember what happened there. I guess it just, everyone just fall apart. And it was just very unfortunate round overall.
Yeah, it seemed like you sent out some roamers, like some deep roamers, but they couldn't really yield any result. But in the end, you walked away from your defensive side anyway with it, like a favorable 4-2 split, and you managed to finish it off in the end. I do want to say one more thing, Pac. Since it was Cowman that killed you that round, I will advise you not to ask Cowman for a picture of his setup, because you will feel bad.
What do you mean? I know his setup.
No, you do not.
It's a new one. Okay.
It's the new one. Yes. Well,
You want to see?
Sure, if you don't mind.
all
At
right.
this point, I can just wonder. Yeah.
Yeah, I will leave you guys to that. Back. Thank you
Yeah.
very much for a very, very amusing game. Again, coming up huge in the final round. I still get Vietnam flashbacks from that chalet game.
Oh my god! Like, you should hear like how many calls I get like for pickup because it was like technically 2v1, right?
Yeah.
But they had they had Valcam, right? So yeah, I just like fuck it.
Yeah. Huge clutch. That's all I can say. Really, really exciting game. I think we caught a lot of the action too. Like we saw a lot of kills going down, and I hope you will enjoy watching this one back.
I mean,
we enjoyed
sure.
watching it and testing it.
If it's not me, I know it's gonna be enjoyable. Like hosting, yeah.
No.
So,
You were
thank you to like and Moisty for casting and spectating. Thank you for your. It's not much, but it's an honest job, right?
It is not much indeed.
And my casting for the first 5 minutes.
Exactly. We had some quality banter going on, and then all of a sudden I was abandoned.
Thanks to you, we had very huge game on our shoulders. So yeah, you're like the biggest W in this evening.
Oh, thanks, Pac.
Yeah, much love.
So wholesome. Anyway, Pac, I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. I hope you enjoy rewatching
you too.
that game. Thank you very much, buddy.
Thank you too.
And I will send you on your way.
Yeah, bye-bye. See ya.
Bye-bye. All right, Cowman, how was that? How did it feel playing so last minute?
Yeah.
Going in completely cold with a fresh, new, crisp setup.
Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of difficult. It was.
I imagine, yeah.
It's always difficult when you play with people that you never play with as well, because you just don't know where to get the synergy from, and you don't know what to ask for, and it can be really difficult. Yeah, exactly. It can be really difficult. And I think, despite the general lack of communication, which I'm not complaining about, but despite that fact, I think we did quite well.
Yeah, it was a really even game. Like 5-5, anything can happen at that point. I think there were also like a couple rounds that are like basically a coin toss at that point. Like who's gonna take it? Does Pac get that final kill on the swing on the with Thermite getting the plant down on Jim? Like those little tiny things that like dictate round results, and like they happen to fall in alPACas' favor and not in yours, but it was a very even game. I'm gonna have to agree with you on that.
Yeah, I think a lot of that was thanks to Ahab, though.
He was mean on the sticks, yeah.
He was.
All right, but anyway, very amusing game to watch. We will leave it at that. I will thank you, my player and co-caster, for at least 5 minutes. For your company, for the great games, or for the great plays. I mean, great game, and I will thank Amin as well for some excellent spectating, as always. And other than that, I will wish everyone in chat a good night. Bye bye.
Thank you and good night.